All right, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Well, welcome back to another episode of PopBros TV. This is starring the only master of disaster that just got her kite off this recording. Thanks to Kaboom. This is Petey Sama, along with the homie Kid Kaboom, and we are joined by the one and only woke, awakened sage. And of course, we got Jerry Pop as well. Jerry! He's dabbing in front of me. I'm about to kick him off.
Cheers,
this track.
boys. Cheers.
So this
My
episode,
Gamer Girl bathwater.
let me kick woke off this chat right now. Goodbye, woke. But today we got a good episode. We're gonna run our mouths. We got Pokemon to talk about. We got Funky Pops. We got Texas to talk about because they're delaying my Shiny Fate ETBs, Poke Boxes. Thank you, Jerry, and your freaking state. But yeah, so we're gonna get right to it. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Thank you, woke. So enthusiastic.
Gucci, my guy.
Good. Gucci,
Good.
you good? All right, we rolling. So let's talk. Jerry, what's going on with your state?
Well, Sunday night, we got our first in I don't know how long. We actually got like 3 inches of snow on the ground, and that was enough to pretty much send the entire state into like a everyone panicked. Like there was no like infrastructure to take care of it. There was no salt for the roads, no plows, nothing. So the whole state just pretty much shut down. People have had to deal with like rolling blackouts, water stuff going on. My water just went off today because some idiot blew the pipe in my unit. People are just, it was just a meltdown, and it's been like that since Monday morning. Pretty well, honestly, since Sunday afternoon is when it started, and it's just carried on through the whole week. And there's no sign of it clearing up. It snowed Sunday into Monday, and then it snowed again last night, so Tuesday into Wednesday. And then after this, it's supposed to get a little bit hotter consecutively as the days go on, with it getting up. We're going to be back in the 70s by next Monday, which is like, what the fuck? That's
the world's ending.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
That's it.
But it's just terrible because like people, my brother, he's had to deal with the rolling blackouts this whole time. They've had to boil they can't drink their water because their water is like contaminated. So they've had to boil their water to use it. You can't get out of your house because all the roads are still just covered in ice. Like there's been nothing done. Like, how like in northern states, they have a lot of infrastructure to take care of the roads, make sure people can still get around, so on and so forth. But just nothing. Texas has just done nothing. And because of that, pretty much the whole state shut down. My job shut down for the whole week. They just were like, screw it, we're taking the whole week off. And I work from home. I don't know what's going on. I work from home, so it's not like I'm going somewhere. But they were like, just take the whole week
like,
off.
do not open your laptops. We are not working today.
I guess their reasoning
It's
was
dangerous.
that the reason was that a lot of remote employees did lose energy, or they lost power, or they lost Wi-Fi. Now, my wife and I have been lucky. We haven't lost power or Wi-Fi yet. Like I said, we just lost water today, but it was really not because of like a water plant issue. It's mainly because an idiot lives in our complex. You know what I mean? It was not like the water's fault for it, but it was totally like, but yeah, energy has been fine in our area at least, which is good. But I assume a lot of other remote employees have lost energy and Wi-Fi. So I kind of understand canceling remote work because, if most people aren't able to access it, then why make the other half of us work when we don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I was like, that's fine. The university shut down. There's no classes or anything. I work at a university, for those who don't. I feel like I've been on this. I was on y'all's podcast already once, and I talked about
sir.
it. I'm like, so if you've heard
Back
about
in the
the
day
other
when our audio sucked.
if you heard the other episode of the podcast I was on, you would know that I work at a university. So the university has been shut down all week anyway. They even shut down last Thursday and Friday, just in preparation almost for the cold weather. So the university's been shut down. So there's really no reason for us to work because students aren't paying attention to it anyway. So it's like, even if I was pumping out events or promotion or whatever, students don't give a F right now. They're just, they're just trying to live. They're not trying to deal with all this when it's this snowy. But yes, the state has pretty much been in total crisis mode. And I'm pissed because I just want my goddamn Pokemon cards on Friday. And I'm like, I'm already pretty sure they're not going to be there. I'm like, the vendors are Texans. And I know for damn sure they don't know how to drive on these roads. So they're sitting their asses at home, just hunkering down, hoping that someone else brings the Pokemon cards. I just want my damn Pokemon cards.
Well, according to our friend Timmy, he's gonna get his on Friday. No other New York GameStop is getting their Pokemon cards on Friday, but Timmy has a special connect. Thank you, Timmy.
He sent a
Shout
picture
out
of
to.
his.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. Send me the picture so I can go to that GameStop and burn it down myself because they're lying. But
He secured the bag. He secured the
but
bag.
all I got from Jerry's rant was that my Pokemon cards are gonna be late and Texas wasn't prepared for nothing. So
Yes.
all I'm saying is that I hate you all and thank you because now I have to. My GameStop called me and said they're coming in June.
And it is. It's
I was
totally
like, I don't think that's that dramatic. But I
you
was
guys
like,
did
ridiculous.
know, Pokemon's card plant is in Texas.
yeah.
So that's
So
I
I
mean that's a
figured-
big reason why it's not getting out there. Additionally, GameStop's distribution plant is also in Texas. So you know, when you like they're not even delivering my mail anymore. Like the mail routes have just been turned off for the last 3 days. We haven't gotten mail in 3 days. So it's literally like it's so bad here that the mail's not running. So honestly, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't even try to get Shining Fates out to GameStops until next week at the earliest at this point, because even if the production plant finished producing all of it, I don't think it got distributed out to GameStop's distribution center, and therefore GameStop's distribution center can't distribute it all over the nation. So I have no idea. I would be surprised if, unless the GameStops got their shipment in a week ago or got it early, then I would be surprised if they have it on Friday. That's my guess.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, some of the comic book shops already got them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the ones that I follow, they got them already. They're already posting them up, like, oh, this is what we have on Friday and shit like that. Like, I even have. There's this one in Brooklyn that I follow. It's right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. but
Very,
they have,
very bright. Kaboom. Thank you.
How many they
Yeah, I
got?
know.
How many they got, Kaboom?
In this picture, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It looks like about maybe 12.
Yeah, and I think that's because
But
I think
it's just on their counter though.
to my understanding, Pokemon got the product out before last week. There were already vendors putting it out in stores all across the nation at like Walmarts and Targets as early as last week.
Yeah.
So I think Pokemon got the product out. So I think the biggest thing is whether or not GameStop distribution center, you know, they probably received their product, but I don't know if GameStop got it out to their stores.
I don't know how it works for Pokemon cards, but I know like we used to get a lot of stuff when I worked there. We used to get a lot of stuff like a week in advance. So it's possible like some GameStops already have them.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past it. But yeah, I would say that if they got it at Sunday, I don't think anything has happened since Sunday. So like if their distribution center here in Texas got it out before Sunday and GameStop's distribution center got it out before Sunday, then it'll probably be there on Friday. But if they didn't get it out by Sunday, I sure as hell wouldn't. They haven't sent shit since Sunday, because pretty much when Sunday happened and snow hit Texas, the whole place just shut down. I mean, Walmarts weren't open, McDonald's were closing, like everything was just like, we can't do it. We can't drive on this. We're staying inside.
Right.
Yeah. Hey.
Kaboom Junior in the building. But they have to have some product because our shop said that he's selling the ETBs for $75. So I should go over there and give him a rock bottom. No, because when he told me, he said, "No, it's gonna be fair price, $50." I was like, "Okay, we'll see." So then he just put a post today: $75 ETBs, $30 PokeV10, the PokeV box.
Well,
I'm like, okay,
yeah. I mean, I spoke to the dude on the phone in person because my younger brother, Steven, he FaceTimed him. He was like, "Yo, my brother wants to talk to you." So I was on FaceTime with him, and he said that they already have 100 boxes. Only the first 100 that get there are the ones that are gonna sell out. So I was like, "What time do you think I should be around?" He's like, "Oh, well, you know, if you want to be the first one," he was like, 6:30. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I get out of work at
what
6.
time you guys open?
So good luck.
Yeah.
How many?
No, 6:30 in the morning, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I get out and get home by like 6 o'clock.
Oh.
How many?
So he was.
How many can each customer buy? Did they say?
One each.
He said.
Each product.
Okay.
One of everything. He said.
Okay.
That's it. He said, and then he says first come first serve. So I was like, all right, that's cool. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'll be there at 6:30, 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Fuck it. There's a Dunkin' Donuts there.
Kaboom ain't going
There's
to work
McDonald's
that day.
there.
It seems.
Dude,
I'm calling out.
I love early morning hunts, dude. I get a McDonald's fucking breakfast sandwich. I go get a coffee. I love sitting out in front of stores at 5 a.m. That's like my favorite thing to do.
I know, but they don't open until 11. So I'm going to be sitting there for 4 hours.
I thought he said 10.
11, he said.
That line's going to be around the build. I mean, there's going to be
and not even that. There's
Yeah.
going to be snow. It's snowing tomorrow and Friday here, so let's see how that works
shit.
out. He might actually close the shop
Yeah.
because he closed for the last storm. So
Dang.
this is going to be a very particular situation, but
Dang.
if we can get it, we can get it. If not, then I got my Amazon pre-orders coming through. So and apparently GameStop said in June I'll get my other
you got
boxes.
them in June. That'll be fine.
Yeah. I think he said approximately. That's what they were like first like speculating and hearing. He's the manager.
Do y'all not have like Walmarts and Targets around there, or like?
Yeah, we don't bother. We don't bother. There's no.
It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it to try.
Yeah, it's not,
I went yesterday.
I mean, we have Targets, but
I went to Long Island
you think
yesterday.
People just clear them out, or
obliterate.
I mean, even in my
and that's
area,
the employees.
like, I don't even bother.
Don't bother. Target.
I mean,
has sometimes.
I'm
see,
the
like
guy clearing them out, I guess, because I'm the one who's going around.
You coming to New York and clearing out my stores, boy?
No, but I mean, I like in my area, I have like a row of like, it's probably about 4 Targets or 2 Targets, 4 Walmarts, and they're all within like maybe a 10-mile radius. Okay. And so on a normal day, I would check at least, if it was a release day, I'm going to check probably 3 or 4 times a day. So I'll go once, like, right when they open. I'll go once around like lunchtime, once right at around 5 o'clock, and then once again like right before they close. And the idea is that you're trying to catch the vendor, because if you catch the vendor, you buy everything off their cart and then you leave. I mean, that's just what people do.
We at PopBros TV do not condone this behavior.
I'm just saying and the worst part is like, if you don't do that, someone else is going to do it first, and it's like,
of course,
PokeDoc.
Like, until so what I had to do. This was all the way back when Champions Path released. Is when I kind of got my little method of searching down. But it's just like, if you can get the method down, you'll catch the vendors, and then you can kind of figure out, okay, the vendor's coming to the store around noonish on days, so I'll check every day at noon or whatever and hope to catch them again. And then you just kind of have to go from there. What the hell? I was like, if you guys have enough I don't know, Walmarts and Targets, if you guys have enough of them, you might as well check.
You're showing a beautiful picture of my face.
I mean, Sama, you said you get off at 6 a.m. You might as well, like, you could be the first one in the store.
That day, I'll be home at like 1 something, so.
Oh, damn.
I was just exaggerating. It's just, it could
I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m.
Of course you are, because you're not working. Say it again.
I'm getting my ass out there in the snow. I'm going to be...
So you're not gonna take a bath for 3 days, but you're going out there and let everybody smell your phone. That's what you're telling me, Jerry.
They're gonna come and get it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about the water. I was like, is anyone showering out there?
That's gonna be a funky line of people, man.
We're gonna be bundled up in our big old coats.
I'll put 3 masks on, but like, you stink. That's when you know the masks work or don't work.
I have hopes to get my water back on before.
Hopefully, because that's not an easy situation on the real. On the real, that's some scary stuff. Not to just have your amenities. That's crazy.
It's a little bit BS. But
how about you, Woke? What you doing Friday morning?
I don't know. It depends. I think I might. What I might do is go to sleep right after I get done work tomorrow. Wake up whatever time I wake up and stay up all night and get my 4-hour shift out of the way. But before I start work,
I hate all of you, by the way. I'm just saying, 4-hour shift, no work. Kaboom with his 1.5-hour shift. You know what? Screw all 3 of you.
Before my 4-hour shift starts, I might run out and see if I can find anything.
Do it, Woke. Do it.
Yeah.
Is it snowing there?
Because the hype is crazy.
Right now it's not, but there is a winter storm warning until Friday morning at 10 a.m. So.
Okay.
Well, I know when it snows in PA, it snows, man. It's not like
not around here though. Like, we're lucky. Like, the
No?
last storm we got like 6 inches. That was it.
Yeah.
We're on like the shitty part of like the line.
The shitty part. Come on, guy.
Oh shit. Yeah, because I used to go to PA a lot to snowboard and stuff like that in the winter and shit.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, I used to go there a lot, and you always remember like when it snowed, like there was snow
up
everywhere.
north. It's like that. Not
insane.
down here though.
Yeah.
It sucks
okay.
down here.
It's all right.
Gotta keep it professional, baby.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the issue. We're gonna see. I want to get that ETB though. I want that EV. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
there's a guaranteed Eevee in there.
Yes,
It's a
It's
promo
part of
card.
the promo
shit.
card.
Max.
Yeah.
it's Eevee.
Oh, yeah?
Max
And it
Eevee.
comes with 10
Ooh.
packs, so it's a good
Oh.
box. But 75, I'm gonna happily have to hustle him to like 70
I mean,
or 60.
you gotta know though, Sama. People are selling it for over 100 already. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that.
Well,
ETB
I'm
is
not.
being
Damn it,
sold-
I'm gonna open it and get shafted. Okay. And the
Don't
less
lie.
of a shaft I
No
can get.
Eevee in there.
No, you have rainbow hands lately, dude. You've been pulling so many
Rainbow
rainbow cards.
hands.
It's off the
Those
charts.
They call me-
boxes you opened yesterday were good.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
How the hell did you
the
like?
Being
What?
Champions Path? I don't know how. I was like,
Vivid
we in
Voltage
there,
has been
bro.
treating you well too. You pulled some good stuff out of
Yeah.
Vivid Voltage.
Everything
I mean,
else has been
you pulled the
total.
second best card in the set.
Today. You saw it live, right, Jerry? Thank you for supporting me, man. But I decided after a couple of shafts on video, I said we're gonna do this off. Man, get your dollar
Hey.
Venusaur promo.
Exactly. These are the two cards I pulled out of. Remember that box I sent you? This is what I fucking pulled out of that bullshit.
That's the Venusaur I sent to Kaboom.
It
Yeah, I
definitely
love
is.
that card, man.
Look, that's a good card, Woke.
What was that? What box?
Yeah.
I'm happy with it, but fuck 'em.
But fuck 'em.
Nah, I know the shaft hurts. Me and Woke, we feel it, but my luck has got a little better. So, but Mr. Sama
Yeah, I'm
had
about to
fun
say the only
opening
one
them.
who gets
He
the
got
shaft
mad
here is Woke, and I get the shaft, not you, Sama. You got the good cards. You got the good pulls.
because
My
I
luck
stayed.
has
I
been
stayed.
passed
in
on
it.
to Attack on Titan.
Oh, I love that card.
Those
Oh
are some
my
nice
God.
cards, man. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to.
There you go.
I have to jump in that field, man.
I pulled this out of a pack the other day.
Morpeko.
Oh,
I
I
like
like
it.
that.
It's a full art Morpeko from Sword Shield base set.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, see, I pulled that. I felt that was pretty good, but it's only worth like.
Y'all want me
$2.
to flex my rainbow hand? Don't make me bring them out.
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Y'all flexing these V's right now.
That's
Yo, but
just unnecessary.
yo,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
too
sir.
much.
Very well, very well.
I can
But
go get my Charizard.
I could go get my
Yeah, that's what I
Gem
thought.
Mint 10 Mewtwo.
He does have a gym. He does have an actual. That's. I mean.
But
I thought
mine
that
could
was
be
all.
worth 6,000.
Wow.
It could be until I rob you. He flexed on me, didn't he? That was a PA flex right there. You hear that, people? You hear that, people that's listening to PopBros TV? He just flexed on the whole. I could pull my $6,000 Charizard.
It might be worth $6,000 in case
It might be, but I might drop it and crunch it, and it's not worth $2. I'm on the hunt for Charizard. I've never in my life pulled a Charizard. Never. I bought one, I think, but I've never pulled one.
Oh,
So.
no?
Shining Fates.
I pulled it when it was easy to find. What's it called? XY Evolutions.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was watching
When it was
Real Breaking Nate's video
easy to find 'em.
like 6 months ago. Real Breaking Nate, he found like 7 evolution boxes for $30. I was like, oh, the pain.
Oh yeah.
Oh
They
man,
were
he be
worthless.
like,
I mean,
yeah, it's
a
crazy though.
year
That's
ago,
basic,
XY
man.
Evolutions was clearance. It was on clearance. XY Evolutions was people couldn't give it away. They were giving it away. I think I even heard that at one of the tournaments or something, they would just give it away. It was like a gift for just showing up. You would just get XY Evolutions packs because nobody wanted
and
it.
I like those cards. Yeah, why? I don't know.
Yeah,
Everybody wants the
that's probably one of my
OGs, man.
favorite sets.
Yeah, and then
I mean,
you have
yeah,
like
I think
some of
people
those-
were just. I think people that were collecting at the time didn't really care, and
Yeah.
now that it's like become such a nostalgia boost, that's why like that said it's like, oh, this is an easily accessible, a cheaper version of the OG. So that
Base, yeah.
old people who are getting into it are like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. But the people that were collecting at the time didn't give a F. You know, they were worried about the modern.
Which
sets
one
or
you had,
whatever, the
Wolf?
new stuff.
The hollow or the reverse hollow Charizard?
Both.
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 You
my
busted
God.
goy. Yeah, this guy, yo, Woke is acting a little
Sama's
sarcastic.
gonna-
I don't know what's going on. I'm about to go PA and lay the smack it down and take his Charizard. But that's good because, yo, Charizard is not an
Sama's
easy
gonna
son of a
open-
gun to pull.
You're gonna
What?
open
I'm
your
gonna
first
open what?
ETB of Shining Fates. You're gonna open your
And I'm
first
gonna
Shining
smell it.
Fates ETB. It's gonna have Charizard right there.
It's gonna have a
Charizard.
reverse hollow freaking Kakuna. That's what's gonna happen.
No, don't wish that on
Nah,
yourself.
but I
You're
like
gonna get
Shiny Fates because it has
Shiny
a lot of
Charizard
pulls.
VMAX.
I like Shiny Fates because it has a lot of pulls. It has a lot of chances to pull something. That's a good
Yes.
set, like
Yes,
Vivid
yes, yes.
Voltage was. So everybody's
And
gonna
like
win somehow.
Hidden Fates. I mean, Hidden Fates is like the big dog. You know, like Hidden Fates is like
That's the big guy.
that set's never gonna go out of. It's never gonna go out of style. Like that set is just like it's perfect because it's got a bunch of Kanto region OG Pokemon in shiny form. Like that is the set. Like,
Yeah, the shiny vault
Yeah.
cards are so nice.
Hidden Fates is so lit, but Shining Fates is definitely like Hidden Fates' little brother. I mean, at the end of the day, like that's what it is. It's got more Galar region Pokemon, which is going to be less like our
Hype.
age people are probably not going to be as excited about Galar region Pokemon.
Yes, and
But
Galar
there's still
region.
enough. There's still enough like sprinkled in, like having like the shiny Ditto and the shiny Lapras and the shiny Charizard VMAX. Like having those sprinkled in is enough to get us like excited about it. But most of the new ones are gonna be Galar region, which I'm still stoked. I think Toxtricity is such a cool Pokemon. I think that Rillaboom is cool, but that's just me. I like some of the Galar region Pokemon, but I
You
do
kind of
think
look
that
like you look like Rillaboom.
yeah, he's my favorite. I look just like
Just
Oh,
kidding,
man.
Jerry. I love you, Jerry.
I'm
But,
happy you know Rillaboom at least. But yeah, I
Jerry,
think
I
that's
know
the most
these because I
interesting.
pulled their stupid little cards, but I'm just not.
Oh
I'm not invested into the new generation. Like with Pokemon Go, I'm
yeah,
starting to like actually capture. I'm like, okay, I'm
and I
getting to
saw
know them more, but it's like the
it's
designs are
funny. I'm
just a
curious
little
what you guys
wonky.
think.
Hmm.
People are talking about now about how adults are buying up Pokemon cards, right? And
Yeah,
because of that, there's
Yeah.
no product on the shelf. So a lot of the kids that would be excited about this generation of Pokemon are
Fuck
less
them
excited or
kids.
less invested in it because it's mostly adults buying up the product. So there's this worry that 10 years from now, there won't be as much nostalgia about this generation of Pokemon. So the value of modern product won't hold like old product, because old product, the reason it was nostalgic is because back in the day when we were kids, it was easier to get our hands on as kids. There weren't adults buying it up because nobody
Yeah.
gave a F about it until now when we were adults.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Like, do you think that like, I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day and I was just like, I wonder if that really will have an impact, or because I still think kids are into Pokemon. I think there's a lot of
yeah,
kids into Pokemon and they're
there
excited about
is
the new stuff and they're still
Yeah.
playing the
They
video
definitely
game.
are.
So
the
I'm kind of
game
like,
itself.
I think that
Is,
10 years from now, there's still going to be kids that will grow up and be excited about Galar region Pokemon. Like
yeah,
that was their generation. I know kids right now who grew up on Black and White, which was like the one, that generation was lame to me. Like
that's
that's
my
like the
younger
one
brother.
generation
Yeah,
that like I'm not a Black and
he,
White generation guy. That was like one of the few generations I
Yeah.
didn't play the games. I didn't even touch it all. But I know kids right now that are super hype about new Black and White Pokemon cards. Like if they make, like how they just did the starters at McDonald's.
mm,
They were the only ones they wanted were the Black and White starters, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "That's the weirdest thing." They're like, "Well, that's my nostalgia. That's what I'm excited." So I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be kids 10 years from now that are still going to be excited about Galar. I
there
don't
is,
know. I like the Galar Pokemon. I don't know.
there is, there is. There's there's gonna be a
You think
generation
it's
for
a
every.
guarantee?
It's guaranteed, but this level of hype that we have for base set,
That's the Sama guarantee, right?
that's a Sama guarantee, 100% grade A
That's the
money
Sama
back
guarantee.
guarantee, baby. But it's not gonna be
Yeah.
impactful like this
Oh,
like
God.
how we are for base set. It's not. I
Right.
think we have that special because we were there for the beginning.
Right.
When you're there for the beginning, it's just something different. The nostalgia hits different. But there's gonna be fans. Nintendo's doing their thing. Pokemon's doing their thing. They're making money. They're bringing artists. They're doing all this. So, but the impact, like for the starters, like everybody knows Charmander scored a Bulbasaur. Like that's just a given. Even Neo Genesis, people are not too big on. It. I like Chikorita.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn, what's her name? Cyndaquil and Totodile. But
Gen 2.
like those are not as that's already second gen and not too many people are excited for those, so it's like
Yeah.
it decreases
Yeah.
over time. But there's going to be fans 10 years from now. They're going to market the 30th year anniversary, 35th, 40, all that stuff. But I just think right now everything hit at once. 25th year anniversary, the hype is real. You got Logic, you got Rhymes, you got all these freaking people who freaking Logan Paul, like everything is now. So that's this boom of OGs and stuff. It's
Post Malone
powerful.
too now.
Osmo Hun, that's my
Post
boy.
Malone. Yeah. Yeah.
But
You saw the
like
commercial
I
he
don't
did
mind it.
for Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. So
I
I
like
don't
it.
mind all that. But like the impact of Galar and all that, I don't think is gonna be there like
Yeah.
heavy for
I
the
just think
next
that's
10
why
years.
it's so interesting. It's so interesting to me to watch people invest in modern. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying that there isn't going to be a market in the future. As in, I think that people will be able to make a profit off of investing in modern sets. But to watch people buy it up in the quantities that they're buying it and storing it in their closets, hoping for some sort of $200 million payout or some shit in 10 years, I think that is a bit of an absurd assumption. Like, I
I
think
hate
that
when Jerry calls me out like that.
I'm sorry. It blows my mind. I think that the profit's going to be there. Like you said,
And of
Sama,
course.
there is still kids invested in 10 years from now, just like 10 years ago, I was playing Pokemon and now I want to do this with my money. There's going to be kids that'll grow up and want to do it for sure.
Spend their money that they earn finally because their
I guess
parents
where
was like, that's stupid.
One thing that I've been talking to a lot of people about and that kind of blows my mind. So you guys know Steam Siege, right? You guys know Steam Siege?
We all love Steam Siege. That was my favorite set of
Kaboom, do you
all
know what
time.
Steam Siege is?
He does not know.
Okay, so I'll
Look
tell
at that face. Look at that face.
No.
Okay, so Kaboom, Steam Siege is a Pokemon card set that came out during the XY generation, okay? And it's kind of lauded as like, it's considered the worst card set of all time. A lot of people consider it potentially the worst Pokemon cards because there were just no good card. Like, all the Pokemon were like Steelix or like random ass Pokemon that nobody gave a crap about. Those were like the top hits.
Yeah.
So because
Folks'
of that,
favorite Pokemon is Steelix. Just saying.
no, it's not. Nobody's. You find me one person who their
He
favorite.
does
Pokemon
have a
is.
nice EX card, I think. It's a pretty dope card.
It's probably the one from Steam Siege. But that's what I'm saying. Okay, so Steam Siege had this set, right? And so because that the value of the cards were super, super low, okay? But then there was sort of this surgence on the secondary market where people bought up all the sealed product. And because of that, the sealed product started to go up a little bit in price, which doesn't really make any sense to me because what was happening is that it was people who were holding sealed product selling it to people who are planning to hold sealed product. And what the end thing there is that there is no consumer. There's no consumer at the end. There's no one that wants to buy it and open it. There's no one. It just doesn't exist. And so it's really confusing because people think they're making these big gains. They're like, oh, I bought a Steam Siege booster box at 180 and now it's selling for 230. And they're like, wow, look at my big Steam Siege gains. And they don't understand that if their plan is to hold it long term, there's no end consumer. And so 10 years from now, Steam Siege won't hold that value like a first edition base set box does. That's why those second generation, like you said, Neo Genesis, Sama, like that's why those sets aren't blowing up like first edition base set. And Steam Siege is like the ugliest redheaded stepsister that exists of all sets. It is just legitimately the worst. It has no playability.
You know what, Jerry? Somebody out there is a Steam Siege fan. They take
no, they don't exist. I've scoured the internet. The only people buying Steam Siege are fuckers that think that Steam Siege is going to go up in value just because. It's cyclical.
It's just the idea. They see what's happening with all these sets, so they're just like, let's bring this crappy set back in.
It's like Rebel Clash too. At least Rebel Clash right now has playability that people really enjoy, so it's really playable in the card game. So at the very least, Rebel Clash could gain some value because people are going to want to pull more of the playable cards. But in a couple cycles, when Rebel Clash gets cycled out of the card game, a lot of the actual cards in the set are not very collectible. You know, they're not cards that people are super excited about. You've got weird, the gold card is Rillaboom. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the homie Jerry who looks like Rillaboom.
So what people are not comprehending is so it's cracking me up that these like modern day investors or these like, these people that think Pokemon is like a long-term, they're really not doing much research on what does this actually look like long-term and who the end consumer is. And I think that is what, like, as someone who's just buying to collect right now, I don't hold sealed product or I haven't held any yet. But as someone who's buying to collect, it really is going to take more time because right now we're in this really big boom cycle. We're in this Pokemon boom cycle, and that's okay. That's going to happen. But if you don't get off the ride at the top, you're gonna watch as it sinks back down. And we all know we should know that. If you do any sort of research on this, 4 years ago, nobody was fucking buying Pokemon. And it's because that was the buzz.
Honestly, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago.
That's what I'm saying. You got to understand the highs and lows. And I think that's what cracks me up is these investors. Again, I keep putting quotes around it because they don't fucking know what they're doing. Like, it's just this, like, it's just
stupid Sama. Stupid Sama. He's going to have to sell his product to Woke for 50% off. Stupid Sama.
All of it.
As long as there's an end consumer, Sama, then you're making a financially sound decision, in my opinion. And so there are certain sets like Champions Path that I think there will always be an end consumer. That set is pretty much hated. Nobody likes most of Champions Path, but there are 2 cards that
Big
to me
cards.
will always be big value cards. You know, when
Yeah.
you've got a shiny Charizard and a Charizard VMAX Rainbow, those cards will always be worth trying to rip more product to try to find. So there will be an end consumer for Champions Path. Hidden Fates, there will always be an end consumer. There are so many cards in that set that I think 15, 20 years from now, people are still going to want. Because, I mean, they've got a shiny Mewtwo. It's got a shiny Umbreon. It's got a shiny Charizard. I mean, Hidden Fates is like a beautiful set of cards that will...
Everything I will never get.
yeah, right. Yeah, me too.
I'll
But
have
sorry,
to buy it for a
I'm
large amount
ranting
of money.
about Pokemon, but
Beautiful. That's what we want to hear.
I'm tired of these newbie again, I don't know why.
Damn it, Sama, you just getting shouted out all day on this
I'm,
podcast.
I'm not that mad about it, but I think what's frustrating is someone
You're just trying to understand the concept of how you buy Steam Siege, and I know what you're talking about.
I get it.
Like, just the idea.
Again, I understand what's happening, but I need other people to understand what's happening, because I think that a lot of people are getting kind of sucked into it without taking their time to do some research. And I'm the type, you know, I just have a really like methodological, you know, I'm very thoughtful before I try to spend money on something. So when I went to buy Pokemon cards at first, I knew exactly what I was doing. I planned to waste money on it. That was my goal, because I just wanted to open product and put binders.
You also have 1,000 Funky Pops I bet you could sell just in case. That's backup.
I bought these to waste money on them. This was not like this was not an investment. I bought these because I wanted to waste money on them. Have they turned into a little bit more value than I expected? Yes. But when I first started buying them, I was like, oh fuck, I have a lot of extra money right now. I'm gonna just buy some shit that I like. And that's what it's hard now. It's hard to even do that, because for the last 3 months, you can't find shit. You can't find anything. Products are just unavailable.
Dude, and it's crossing over to Dragon Ball, Digimon. Like, I'm
everything.
like, I don't understand.
So bored. They're so bored. They're just buying everything. It's like they're just like, fuck, I'm just gonna go buy everything.
Yeah, like, I think I went into a shop yesterday, and he was like, I found 6 Digimon card packs. I got excited. I was like, woo! And he was like, were you the guy that bought the 2 boxes the other day? I was like, what? He said, yeah, he bought both boxes that we had, like boxes of boosters. I'm like, I said, why did you sell him 2 boxes, bro? He was like, no, he just said that he wanted any TCG product and he wanted to buy them all. I was like, oh, I got you. So he was either a store or he's out here on eBay. Let me get $40 for a pack of Digimans. Wow. So, yeah, they're just people out there just buying it up, just buying the hell of these stamp cards. Any branded cards. Watch out, Woke. They coming for Attack on Titan next.
You're next, Woke.
Next.
I found out the booster boxes I buy for them used to be $30 and now they're $80.
Oh, he sounds like that guy from Steve Jerry.
Oh my God, Woke.
So now I'm already paying over what I fucking should. So I'm already lost.
Oh my God, Woke.
He got the shot already. I
need that fucking signed Levi. I'm gonna keep buying these boxes until I get one.
Like I said, I buy like some of the cards. I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon. I don't like all 950, whatever number it is up to now. But, I buy some, I keep some, I sell some, whatever the case. But these people are just wiping out the market, and it's crazy. It's on this point is like, all right, I get it, but damn, bro, you're gonna squeeze it, you're gonna kill it before it could blossom and have longevity. People are just gonna give up on it. Kind of like how Funko went and it was strong, and then it just these people start waking up at 4:00 in the morning, Jerry, and buying up the whole store, Jerry. And it gave the guy like Sama who works hard and wanted just one chase to never get it. He had to pay $300 for a chase. It went down to $100. I lost interest in Funko because that was every release.
Yep.
And that's what's happening with Pokemon, but at a greater scale. This is something I've never seen, bro.
It's insane.
This is crazy.
Pokemon doesn't even compare to what I'm like. Funko was pretty intense, but then when I switched over, like,
this is
Pokemon is weird. Like, people do weird shit to get their Pokemon card. They like some backroom dealings, like some. Did I tell you? Okay. Did I tell you? I was looking for the hit. Okay. So the other week, Hidden Fates got a small restock of ETBs, right? A small restock. Pretty much every Walmart got a couple of them in. And I couldn't even get one, but I tried. I gave it a shot. And I came to one Walmart, and I get there, and there's this guy. He's got his hat on. He's got his cart ready. He's sitting right at the card section. And I walk up to him, and I'm like, at first I didn't want to talk to him. I just kind of like walked up and like looked at the cards. Obviously there was nothing there, but he was kind of giving me the eyes, like one of those like, And so finally I kind of start floating away, and I hear him talking to another guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm waiting for the cards. Like they definitely have them. They definitely have them. And I was like, hey man, like how long have you been? And he's like, I've been sitting here for about 4 hours. And he starts showing me, he's like, here's a picture of all the local flippers. I take photos of them to shame them online. And he's like, look at all. He's like, these guys right here. They bring coffee to the vendor, and they follow her around, and they take her out on dates, and they like do sexual stuff with her, and like they're like always getting the cards. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what are you telling me right now? He's like, here's what they look like. He starts like zooming in. He's like, but they're not gonna get the cards from me here. No. He's like, I know the vendor here. He's like, it's an old Indian guy, and he's like 70, and he comes around, he brings the cards. He's like, I've been here for 4 hours. I come every day. I wait for 5 hours just to catch him. And I was like, what is wrong with you?
What the fuck?
I don't know, but Woke looks interested, Jerry. He knows the new concept to get the cards now. Get the coffee ready, Woke.
At one point, this other guy was like, okay, well, I'm going to ask an employee if the vendor has been by. And so, he goes and asks an employee, and the employee comes over, and the employee's like, no, like the vendor hasn't been by today. Like they're probably not coming. And the guy with the hat's like, no, he's a fucking liar. He's like, that guy's a fucking liar. He's like, no, he's coming. They have those hidden face ETBs in the back, and I'm not missing them. He's like, you guys shouldn't even wait. He was like, because if he brings them out, I'm buying them. He's like, I'm buying all.
He had that dedicated face. He was licking his lips. He was like Dave Chappelle. He had the little cracker.
And I just have this when I'm like out in public and I like see things like this. I just love to like antagonize these people. Like, oh wow, like what? Tell me more. Like, what are you waiting for? Like,
tell me your story. I'm so interested.
I always like. I just love to like dig in and just be like, wow, like. That's crazy, bro. Like, oh
you need a job, you sick.
he's like, yeah, he said something like his girlfriend's been waiting on him, and she's starting to get pissed that he's been waiting at this Walmart every day for 4 hours. And I'm like, bro,
what the fuck?
He's not even getting the gallon of milk he needs for the house, but he's over here 4 hours waiting for Pokemon. Like, she is mad.
Crazy. And I feel bad because like I went around, I hunted all day that day, and I couldn't find one either. And I was like, damn, like I missed it or whatever, and I was pretty bummed. Because, I was like, damn, like, people came and sucked them up. Like, in my local Facebook group for Funko Pops, all of a sudden I saw 15 people in ATTB waffles tonight, $10 a slot, 15 slots.
Oh my God. I hate break boxes, the box breaks. I hate the waffles. I hate it all. I'm like, go to hell, everybody.
So people were going off, and I was just like, damn, I missed. And maybe it's my fault for not waking up early enough or whatever it was. Like, and I woke up late that day, so I ended up not getting out until like 10 or 11.
It's not your fault. You could be right there, but if he gets all 10 products, it's done. You there at the same time. If he gets all 10, it's over. You're like, you have no chance. So yeah, they don't care. They're like, we need that COVID money because we lost some money, so they don't care.
I've never experienced a collectible like this. Like I've never, I've been in a place where Funko Pops were very popular. When Pops were at their peak, like. It was pretty bad. There were long lines and lots of people waiting, but Funko was still getting the product out. And for the most part, people were still mostly getting what they wanted. As long as you got there mostly a little bit early or whatever it might be. Like, yeah, you weren't going to maybe get all the chases you wanted or whatever. But for the most part, it was manageable. It was never like this. And this is like, you've got people driving around to 15 stores in an hour radius, like trying to clean out entire shelves to sell.
Man, this guy Jerry texted me that the other day. I was like, "Damn, you such a jabroni, bro." He was like, "Yo, I'm trying to clean out these shelves."
I'm at the point where it's like I joke.
You say it just to see if it really happens, but no, it's not.
I joke, but I do like.
Jerry, you should have cleaned out those Jirachi boxes that day. You were there when that.
I had the whole pallet. I had the whole pallet.
You would have been rich right now. What are those selling for now? Like 200?
A lot of money, and I don't know why. When I saw them, I was like, these aren't going to be worth anything.
It was a good box, $20, and it had 10 packs, I think.
There's an example of why I don't go searching. My fucking Walmart just didn't even get them. We never got them.
I had so many Walmarts around me, Woke, that got like a whole pallet, dude.
Yeah, Jerry went. I saw the live stream. He went up to like 3. They had pallets ready. So I was like, oh man.
I was the only one there. Nobody wanted them.
Woke is like, I'll take some Steam Siege, please.
Like, I'll take anything at this point.
I just want to crack open some plastic. Oh man, but
I had to buy a Topo Kopu fucking box the other day. Whatever the fuck that dude's name is.
What the fuck?
Okay. Freaking Woke say he had to buy the Topo.
Dude, it had fucking 30 Sun and Moon packs in it. Like I would have opened that shit.
I hate Sun and Moon base set.
Was it
It's funny,
was it
'cause
Crimson or
You know, just
I bought that box too.
basic?
Oh, Kaboom bought it. Kaboom bought
He
it
said,
too.
"Coco."
I
I bought two.
I bought the box. It was either I pay $15 for that box or $30 for a fucking
Yeah.
shitty double box. I'm gonna pay $15
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I double boxed for 20 yesterday, and they did me right, man. Thank you, double.
They did
Shout out
you
to the
right.
homie sheep. Thank you,
Mhm.
sir. But yeah, it's just it's tough for every part of the region of this country. It's just
Mhm.
It's
and
the
then
problem-
the sneakerheads found out about it, and it's just the online just disappeared. Don't even
it's
bother.
not just Pokemon at this point though either. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Like I mean, like I experienced it with the PlayStation 5.
Effing the child before we woke.
It's okay. I have her right here.
That's
She's
it.
sitting right next to me.
It was a
Bought
little
it
battle,
for-
but
you
we'll
bought
get
it for
but yeah.
retail. You bought it
It's
for
still
retail.
it's still
for
happening,
retail.
honestly, with PS5. It's still happening.
It's still happening
Yeah.
with It's still happening with the and same thing with the Xbox Series X. And
Mhm.
now I know you guys. I know Jerry, you might be. I don't know if you really look into it, but like their brand new graphics cards
Oh yeah,
released.
I know about it.
Oh
And
my god,
it-
the
it's
Risen
R-
or the Rising ones?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, no. So those are CPUs.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the Ryzen 5 3600Xs, I think, and then the 330 series of graphics
Mm.
cards are nearly impossible to find.
They're like
Yep.
$60 and they will resell them for 200. I was like,
Mhm.
are we
Oh,
in
well,
that
well,
point
dude, the
of like
graphics cards, the one I'm looking for is $500,
uh
and they're reselling for no less than 1,000.
well, give
So
them
it's
1,000
like,
and
alright.
just call it a day, bro.
That's
Don't
I'm like dead ass. I'm about to because I'm
Just
tired
sell
of I'm tired of watching this stupid fucking live stream of the stock of these 3070s that come in stock and it's out of stock constantly
yeah,
for
no.
hours on end.
And like I said, it's happening because nobody's at work because this country decided to award 95% of small businesses. So people are trying to find revenue. So I'm not mad at that. I'm
Mhm.
just mad at these companies that they know the situation and then they want to give this statement, well, we're trying our best to fight the bots. No, you engage the bots. Because I
Mhm.
was hearing another podcast and this guy went on a Pokemon Center. He went to buy one thing. He got blocked. They thought he was a bot because he tried to refresh the page once. But he said the guy with the bot that refreshed 17 times got the he like, so I don't know what's going on with who's running these damn websites and stuff, but I think they're embracing the bots. So that's why I said the online game is so
Yeah,
bad
because
that
they
I
don't
don't
care
even
because
bother.
they're getting their money.
Okay, then they
Mhm.
released a statement. Well, we're trying our best to get more. Shut the hell up! All right, that's it. I'm tired of these damn one-line quotes from these companies. We're sorry. It's bad out there. So
Don't you
that's
remember
why,
when
brother.
Funko after San Diego Comic Con that video they put
Yeah.
out?
Oh, me and Kaboom know about that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the CEO
Yeah.
video. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
When I officially retired, and Kaboom was like,
Yeah.
"I'm joining you, Rock Funky Pops." But
Yeah,
it was
that was
such
a.
a trap. God, that was the worst 45 minutes of my life.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
just stopped with Funko because that online queue line and no, it was not working. We were refreshing, we were doing this. No, we didn't refresh. And they're like,
Yeah,
stay
you
on the
didn't
site,
refresh.
don't refresh. People are refreshing, getting we're
Yeah.
over here like idiots, not refreshing. 45 minutes, we're
Yeah.
gonna get it. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold
Yeah.
out. I was like,
Mhm.
okay,
Mhm.
I see how the game is playing. So it
That's
went
exactly
from
what
Funko
happened.
and it got 10 times worse for Pokemon, anything Pokemon Center and PS5, and it's crazy right now, sir. So any collect
Yeah, I went on that Pokemon Center
Mm.
site and everything is sold out for the cards. So I was like, what the fuck? Like not one
you're
thing,
lying,
not even a single
they had
booster
a
pack.
Topo Coco.
Tapu
No,
Koko.
they-
Tapu Koko.
nah, you want to say I went to BJ's last week and I saw it there. Yo, they had like 40 boxes of that. So I was like, yo, I am buying 2 right now. I was like,
So
fuck that.
hyped.
Yeah.
But like I said,
I
you're
was like,
getting it.
yes, I finally got something.
But I say you're fairly new. You're just you looking
Uh,
for any product just because you have your own
yeah.
pieces to buy stuff. But for people who's like really dedicated, they haven't got a chance to get nothing in so long.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy. But for people here
No, but where I work, they have the tins. Where I work, there was a Blissey tin and another tin, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me buy both of those
in
tins. So I
Walgreens,
was like, yeah, Walgreens,
I
yeah.
bought the
So I was like, fuck it,
Blissiton
let me
and
just buy.
Garden War.
Yeah, I bought those two.
Gardevoir.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Jerry, I told you I don't know these damn Pokemon.
I was like guarded for what are you saying?
Guardian, whatever that freaking leaf Pokemon fighting
Yeah,
lady.
those tints are pretty good. I mean, they're not bad.
I got shafted completely, so I have nothing good to say about that Blissey tin. Blissey was the best card I pulled.
Yeah.
Right. Period.
Oh no, me and Caleb, we pulled a GX. What's his name? Linda Rock, some shit like that. I don't know.
Fake fans.
Linda Rock.
They slaughtered
Rock.
They slaughtered.
Yeah, I don't know.
Names. But
he was in that Pokemon movie on Netflix. He was like the evil dog, not incinerator. Lycanroc. There you go. Yeah, Lycanroc.
Like the Rock.
What did I say?
Like
I said Lickin' Rock.
Yeah, you said Licky Licky.
Lycanroc.
We got to do that trade for Licky Licky. We got.
So I got one of those.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good. Something decent. But
I think
for
people
his
at
son,
that point, it's desperation season. It's like if you find any Pokemon product, you just buy it. I mean,
Steam Siege packs, Woke is buying them.
Yeah.
I give you 10. Oh, let me tell you. So that same shop I bought the Digimon cards in yesterday, right? Mrs. Salma goes, look. I'm like, what? She's like, Pokemon packs behind the counter. I'm like, oh snap! You know when it's behind the counter, you know what that? There was chases. They had they had the chase of the boys. What's the name? Starlight.
Oh, Starlight.
For $30. I was like, oh, that's nice. I was like, my man, how much is that Sword and Shield base set pack? He was like, for you, my friend, $14. I was like,
for
Sword
one
and
pack?
Shield, one pack base set, $14 plus tax.
That's highway robbery.
He said that they only getting 3% of their stock.
Oh my god. Whew.
I said, so hold on, let me get this straight. A personal problem of yours. You're trying to kill me. I just bought 6 packs of Digimon for $20, but you're gonna sell me Sword and Shield base.
Where's that, Newberry?
Yeah, Newberry. I was like, oh, and then they had Rebels trash. I think they had 1 pack
they
of Rebels
play too
trash.
Much, dude. That's tragic.
And Crimson Invasion, I think they had Sun and Moon. I was like, bleh. But I was like, let me just see. If he said $5, I would have been like, $6, pushing it. But I was like, But he said 14. I said, my man, you was like, you want that pack to stay behind you for the rest of your life.
I just bought. I literally just cleared out. I bought like
You cleared out?
I went on a Walmart. I went on a Walmart hunt the other day.
Hunt?
Just for fun, just
or
to
slaughter?
Look for.
Tell the truth.
What?
You went on Walmart hunt, or you slaughtered the product? Which one did you do?
I mean, I bought everything.
Slaughtered the stock.
I bought everything I found, Sama. I had to. But I found like 30.
Cereal?
I got like 30 of those Sword and Shield base set packs for $4 each. So I guess if they're going for 14, I should just flip them, huh?
That's it, bro.
I'm about to say, if Newberry thinks they're worth 14, shit, I'm about to put them behind my desk
and just tell them 3% of the stock. 3% of the stock is available.
Yeah, only 3%. Sorry.
He said that with his eyes like this. I was like, I just gave the Undertaker look for people that's not watching the video. But it's that bad. So I was just happy to find Digimon. I found Dragon Ball Unison Warrior boxes, 4-pack. I was like, holy what? So I was happy to find that. But the Pokemon, it was just horrendous yesterday. But then we went to that GameStop, found 5 double boxes. I was like, time to clean house, boys.
So, you found those at GameStop?
Yeah, and it was right there in front of the counter. I was like,
oh yeah,
I was like,
you must have caught it right as
Roosevelt Field.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was cool. The manager, he wants to make money. He's one of those managers that want his store.
It's a small ass GameStop too.
And he was like, yeah, bro. He was like, there's no limit. He was like, I like that you asked. He was like, that's cool. He was like, some people just grab and just think that they could buy everything. He was like, I was like, I just want to make sure. He was like, yeah, we try to get the stock. He told me about Shiny Fates, what's going on in Texas. So he was like, we'll call you. He called me today. He was like, we'll call you, let you know the update and stuff. But very few GameStops do that in New York. So.
Oh, you pre-ordered it with them?
I've been pre-ordered that. It was like 2 months ago, but he told me it was supposed to release Friday. But he told me then I guess Friday. He said they pushed back. So.
Oh, I see.
He was like, I'll call you and let you know when your stock starts appearing. So if you want to pick them up and whatever. So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Cool guy. But I saw those 5 doubles. I was like, Champion's Path. Not good. But Sama needs to crack open some products. What he does. I took all 5. So
and you got 2 rainbows.
2 rainbow. 3 boxes. There's still 2 boxes left.
You sick bastard.
I love you too, Jerry.
Oh, was that one of those?
Yeah.
Is that one of those that you were going to give me that you're going to sell to me? The double?
So, Woke, how's your day doing?
No, which one was it that you said you were gonna give Woke one and you were gonna give?
Are
I
you
don't know what
flipping?
you're
Are
talking
you
about.
flipping product to Kaboom right here? Is that, you can't do your friends like
Harry
that,
Potter
man.
too. He don't know any better. He
You
buys
can't
freaking.
do your friends like that, man.
He bought a Topo Coco box for $40. Shut it down. Nah, but yeah, I'm definitely, it's not for you, sir. It's for Kaboom Junior. Okay,
Kaboom Junior.
it's for
Kaboom
his
Yes.
Junior.
channel so he can open up. Okay,
Yes.
so either
Okay.
you get a double box or you get a Shiny Fates box. But because Shiny Fates, I don't know, so he'll probably get the double box. He might pull a
Yeah.
Charizard, and I swear to God, if that kid pulls the Charizard, I'm robbing him on video.
No, if he pulls the Charizard, then guess what? His YouTube channel is a success.
That's it, and
That's
I get
it.
20% of the revenue. But that would be nice. Like I wouldn't even mind. Like I would probably punch myself for giving him that box. Like, but the main idea,
It's a lottery, bro. That's what it
is
is.
to get a card like that, get it graded, hold it
Don't
for
worry.
him for his future,
Sama,
so he can have something. You know, that would be
when
nice.
Champions Path came out, I bought a bunch of ETBs because a bunch of people all around the nation wanted some. So I bought a bunch and I sent them to a bunch of people. And I opened one of them myself, and I pulled Eldegoss. That was my top pull. Eldegoss,
delicious.
trash ass Eldegoss.
Freaking
Everyone
the
else,
sword looking thing.
all the ones I sent to other people, every single other one had a rainbow in it. There was a rainbow in all the other boxes that I had.
Mine didn't,
Oh,
Jerry.
shit.
It's
Oh,
okay.
Except for
that-
Woke. Woke's
for
was the
me.
worst one.
Of course it was, but that's normal.
So the one that I
Respectful.
opened, and the one I sent to Woke, those were the two bad ones. All the other ones had a rainbow or a gold in it.
All right,
Literally,
so you
it
want to know
was-
something? Someone did some funny stuff yesterday. You
I
know
forgot
when you
about
weigh
yours,
stuff.
Woke.
You know when you weigh something, right?
Mhm.
Apparently you're supposed to. So I weighed the double backs, and I was like, let me see. The
Okay.
one it went 0.61, I think. That
Mhm.
had two rainbows in it. Then there was one 0.60. It had like two V maxes in there, or whatever. I was like, this does work. So the heavier it is, it's more deliciousness. But
Yeah,
they were
that's-
pretty much consistent around the same. Like he just has some good boxes. That guy has some
Yeah.
good boxes in GameStop. But I was like, let me see this weighing theory. I was like, oh, it is true.
Modern product is a little bit tougher to weigh. They try to make it pretty much impossible,
Balance, yeah.
but it's just close enough that you could I mean,
I saw the difference. I was like, and we opened one. It was like 5.9 or whatever. It was only one V. I was like,
What's the point of weighing it?
huh?
I don't
the
understand.
Because you.
What's the point
the
of weighing the
nicer
box?
cards weigh a little bit more.
Mhm.
So
Oh, so according to how much it weighs, you're like, oh,
So
maybe
I
I got
got
an
I got
extra
the
nice
5
card.
boxes. So I was like,
Yeah. That's the
Oh, I
idea,
didn't know
but
that.
for the most part, the packs are like within it's
they're
like
all
such a small
consistent though.
margin.
It was like it was like 6,
Yeah.
5.9, 6.1. But I was like, 6.1. Let me see.
Yeah.
Got the rainbows. I was like,
Mhm.
but I started dancing. That was my dance moves. But I was like, oh, so it does exist. I just want you to try it out because I hear people going to freaking Dollar Tree weighing the dollar packs. I'm like,
Oh, the
wow.
dollar packs, 100% you can weigh. Those are the
Yeah.
easiest ones to weigh. It's a lot harder to weigh the.
So somebody took a
normal
scale
pack.
in Dollar Tree and just weighed.
Mhm.
Hold on, before I buy this product.
Actually,
Yeah,
you know
no,
that guy. You know that guy we talked to. I think his name is Timmy. He probably does that. No, I'm
he comes to my neighborhood, weighs all my cards, and take them all. Damn you, Timmy! If
I
I
feel
see
like
you in the street.
Timmy might be the one to have a little scale in his pocket. That's kind of the vibe I get from Tim.
Yeah, Pop Fuzz.
Yeah.
Pop Fuzz actually had some single dollar packs. He had a Crimson.
No,
Yeah, he had Crimson, and
Oh yeah.
I was like, but
the homie Pop.
Oh, he
Fuzz.
sells Pokemon cards. I didn't know
yeah,
that.
he got bulk now. Like, yeah, he had bulk cards
Oh,
and stuff
shit.
like that. He was like, yeah, you could bring them in. I think he does the same percentage as Funko. I was like, oh, okay, cool, good to know. But he buys bulk and stuff. He'll probably give you like 2 cents a card or whatever, something.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
he's
Yeah.
a celebrity. Okay, you need to cherish Pop Fuzz. He is a big time celebrity. Okay.
You know who I cherish? I cherish Brother Woke. That's my man right there.
Oh.
So we're gonna change topics here. That's enough about damn Pokemon. We all depressed. We can't get nothing but Topo Cocos, and we're mad about it. But Jerry and Woke and Kaboom, I know you're still into the funky game. So talk to us about ECC 2021.
It's a letdown.
Yeah.
It's a letdown. What?
What are you talking about? They had 3 good anime pops. I'm looking at it from my
Yeah.
They have one good anime
Well-
pop, and it's Nejire from My Hero.
Excuse me, Jackie
Yes,
Chun.
I agree.
Jackie
Chun
Chun
is
is
in the
dope.
building.
Jackie Chun
I
is
take that
dope.
back. Jackie
don't know.
Chun
They don't
is
know.
dope. If I was into
They don't know
collecting,
Dragon Ball,
if I
Jerry.
was
They don't
into
know the
collecting Dragon Ball more, I would get him because I do like that pop.
It's
Do
a
you know who
beautiful-
Jackie Chun is?
Okay, wait, roll it
You
back.
know who Jackie Chun is?
The
Who is
buff
that?
chopper pop
It's
is
Master
beautiful.
Roshi.
Are you sure?
I'm
Because Roshi is
100%.
bald. It's like I'm Jackie Chun with hair and Kaboom is Roshi bald. How are we the same person?
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
don't even start with me. I know they're the same person. I
But,
might have
yeah.
skipped most of Dragon Ball, but I seen that part.
Freaking
Yes.
fake fat.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh,
Jackie
Jesus.
Chun, Chopper, and Nejire are all good pops. I don't
Where's,
care what anyone
where's Chopper's antlers? Did he have
He-
them in,
That's not
when
when
he
he
went
goes.
buff?
So when he goes buff like that, he doesn't have it. So that's where
Oh,
you've got
okay.
like his that look is based off his heavy
don't-
point after the time skip. So
I don't watch
Um,
One Piece like that, but I saw a lot of
Yeah,
people
I mean,
saying,
I
"Where's
can't
the
really-
antlers?"
I can't comment on that because I've never watched One Piece.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a trash show, right?
I
Trash.
think that the
I'm
Chopper
not
gonna
pop
say
was
that.
really, really good. As a One Piece fan, I'm really excited for it. I saw a lot of people not happy with it, but I feel like most of them are not One Piece fans.
Mhm.
I
They just
feel like
want
most
to talk
people.
crap.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, you guys remember when Brooke came out for New York Comic Con
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple years back? Nobody wanted that pop. That thing sat on shelves for like 2 months, and nobody
Nice,
wanted it.
$200.
Now it is like the most expensive anime.
That's the
grail.
skeleton one?
Yeah, the skeleton guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
oh.
Pop Fuzz,
He looks like
Pop
he looks
Fuzz
like
had it for $70. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Brooke, so I can't buy you. But I think you're
Yes.
going to go up
Yeah.
in 2 months. 2 months later, he's 200. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn it, Sama.
He's one of the most expensive anime grails now. He's climbed up to being one of the
Yeah.
most expensive anime pops after literally being a shelf warmer. This is like
Yeah.
2 months later, he was still at my Hot Topic. They had tons of him. They had a whole
That
cart
was
full of him.
NYCC, right?
NYCC
19?
2018, I think. Or 19,
18?
you're
Oh,
right. Maybe it was 19. 19?
But
18? You tell me. I don't remember.
I think it was 19. I'm hearing that Funky is releasing Volted
2018.
Pops. 18?
Yes.
Thank you, Woke, for the
Thanks for the
clarification.
Google.
Thanks for the Google.
They're releasing
I
what?
got you.
They're re-releasing Tenya. All these
That's what
Volted
I heard.
Pops are coming back out. I'm like, thank God I got rid of him.
I bought him for 50.
That's what I heard.
Sold him for 150. I'm good.
You
I
good,
don't
right?
know.
I bought them for
Woke-
6,
woke-
sold them for
in and out.
$250. I'm real good.
In and out. In and out. In
But
and out.
yeah,
real
they're
quick.
releasing your boy Skittles. So he was crying that he's like, I'm not against it. I want everybody to be happy. But for people that bought it for $200, now they have to suffer. I said, yeah, remember when All Might did that and y'all all laughed at me? That's when I
Why-
got out the Funko game.
Why
Yeah.
are you watching him?
Because I love to watch, because you
Turn
hate him
him
so
off.
much. I watch him just
Jesus
to
Christ.
see why Jerry hates him. And Lord, after 2 minutes, I see why. But he was crying.
Oh!
His thumbnail was like a tear. So I'm like, what is he doing?
I have that guy
So-
blocked. Like I have it to where like his stuff won't even show up in my suggestions. Like I have him off my.
I don't care, but I want to hear, because he's this anime fan, right?
Listen,
But he was like, I don't know why they're
he's
doing.
barely an anime fan. Ah,
I don't know
Jesus
why they're
Christ.
doing this. They're re-releasing these Volted Pops. It's not fair. I'm like, remember when All Might did that and y'all all laughed at me? Good for all of you. Suffer. That's why I got out of. Oh, what he does. But so Funko is like, screw all this Volted stuff. I don't know what that means. We're really releasing everything. Bibi's coming back
Here,
out.
let's let's go
Planet
one by.
Audio.
So here's what we know so far, and
Talk
I
to
think that
us.
everybody
Talk to
needs
Jared.
to know what's going on so far.
Talk
About
to
2
us.
days ago, a store in the Netherlands
Hmm.
posted pre-orders for the entirety of the Attack on Titan line, including all the Vaulted Pops.
Oh,
All-
deep discount too.
Of the old, well, they canceled theirs, by the way.
Yeah, they canceled my order.
You're, yeah, get ahead-
I was
Go-
fucking pissed.
Of course.
hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I won't.
So, this store in the
Oh,
Netherlands, they're called FunkoPops.nl. They are a legitimate Funko Pop seller in the Netherlands. They
Mhm.
posted pre-orders for all the Attack on Titan. They did Hollow Ichigo and regular Ichigo. They did Tenya. They did a hooded Luke Skywalker. And they did a bunch of One Piece pops. Not the actual vaulted ones, but ones people assumed were going to get vaulted, okay? They posted all these pre-orders up. And a pretty predominant like Funko Pop leaker, his name is Pop Holmes, he posted about this Netherlands shop. And he said he has a connect with the Netherlands shop. He's
Yes,
good
it
friends
is.
with the owner, and they can guarantee that these products are coming back in stock. Okay, he can guarantee it. And everyone obviously started asking questions. What are you talking about? Why are they getting them? Where are they getting them? How are they getting them? And this Star Wars like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. But in August and September, we're getting a new wave of all of these vaulted products. So some people took it with a grain of salt. A lot of other Funko Pop pages didn't share that information at first. They waited like a day or so. But eventually, all the big pages shared it. They said this store in the Netherlands is claiming that all this is coming, right? And then an email was sent to the Netherlands store and was like, "Hey, where are you guys getting this?" And they were like, "Listen, trust us. Everybody in the UK are going to be selling them soon." They were like, "Just trust us. A large distributor is saying that these are all coming back in stock." Okay, and a lot of us were maybe naturally very confused. Why would a store in the Netherlands be the first store to break the news about a re-release of vaulted pops? That doesn't make any sense, right? Like, why? Like, who is this store? Why do they matter so much? Why would they get that information before everyone else? Beside the point, they sold out. Whatever they had up pre-order, all of it sold out. They sold all of it. So all of their pre-orderable product is gone. And naturally so because people just panic bought. They were like, "Oh, this is way cheaper. I'm just gonna buy it." And they're like, you know what I mean? They're just like, "I'm just gonna buy it now while it's cheap." Because why not?
Can't
Even if
blame
I
'em.
lose my money, I don't care.
Yeah.
So a lot of people didn't think anything of it. They bought it, whatever. A day goes by, and a predominant distributor in the UK, Zing is the name of one of them, and another distributor that I'm forgetting their name, said that the hooded Luke Skywalker was restocking. They said, "Okay, the new Netherlands store was right. It is restocking. We're getting more." And then earlier today, actually, they said Tinya and specifically Tinya and the One Piece Pops were definitely restocking. They said definitely. And they put it up on their distributor site. So anyone in the UK could then order them and post them for pre-order on their site. So all of a sudden, a lot of stores on the other side of the world started putting these stores up, and now people are panicking, right? So now they're like, "What the fuck? Why are they rerunning these? This doesn't make any sense." Blah 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 blah. So all day today, there's been a bit of a panic because we don't know if the US is going to get any more. Because if it's just an overseas restock, it'll definitely impact the value of some of these Funko Pops. So I mean, so be it. But it's not going to like severely cut them, if that makes any sense. Because this is overseas, it's harder to get that stock. A lot of stores that mainly have contacts with overseas distributors, they're going to be the ones bringing them in, and they're going to still be setting the value. So it's just like what happened with, you guys know Azula from Avatar. It had a really big restock overseas just a month ago or something, and a couple of distributors here in the US got them in. They helped to kind of bring the price down to like $50 to $70. You know, they didn't tank the price completely, but it did bring the price down quite a bit from, what was almost going to be a $200 grail. And same thing happened with General Grievous, the Walgreens pop, all this good stuff, right? Here's where things are getting confusing.
Tell us, Jerry.
About an hour ago, like maybe 2 hours ago,
right before we got on
this podcast, one of the distributors has taken back Luke. They said, "Never mind." They said, "We fucked up." They said Luke's not actually getting restocked.
This is not the way.
They pulled their listing for Luke, which that's an additional piece of confusion. What happened? Why did this distributor? First off, why did this Netherlands store think the distributor was going to get it before they knew they were going to get it? And then why did the distributor actually think they were going to get it? And then here we are, less than a day later, they're pulling it back. They're saying, "Never mind, we fucked up. Never mind."
They just
what
want
does
all
that mean? What is happening? The real question is, are any of these pops actually restocking? Because Funko has been pretty adamant, where it's like, if they vault a product, it's vaulted. Like, that is Funko's if that happens, it is vaulted.
Unless it's All Might.
Except for, and obviously there's things like All Might, but the production run happened before the vault. It's just Funimation didn't actually sell it somewhere. They didn't sell it until people already thought it was vaulted, which was a really strange move on Funimation's part, but it was kind of Funimation. I think they just bought it ahead of time, and they were planning out a marketing scheme to sell them. Does that make any sense? Because they ended up releasing it as like part of their 12 Days of Christmas or whatever.
The scheme didn't work on me because I retired.
And so I think it's just this layer of things.
I sat on that fucking website for 3 hours.
Me too. I lost.
Tell us, Woke. Were you successful, sir?
No.
Me neither. Woke. Me neither.
I was from the minute I got to work, which was at 8 a.m. I sat on my phone and refreshed that shit every
That's
5 minutes, and then when
legit.
I knew it was about time, it gone.
Let me clear this for people. Woke works at home, so where he's sitting right now, that's where he works. So he
No.
done that stuff at home.
No.
That one is at- that
I,
was before.
I didn't give a. I was in the office at this point. I didn't give a
I'm
fuck.
messing with you.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's
But that's the only one they did, right? Restock.
that I
a
literally
Pokemon,
Yeah,
right?
but
saw
again-
them.
That's the only one. That's the only one,
That's the only
right?
one,
No,
but there's but that one has an
mm.
explanation. I mean, like at the end of the day, like that wasn't technically a restock.
I felt like they
because
were hiding that
Right.
stock,
vault-
and then
right, it's-
sold
they
it. Like,
ordered it. They ordered it before it was vaulted. They had it,
Mhm.
and they had it in hand before it was vaulted, and then it got vaulted. But then they just didn't sell it until after it was vaulted. So that's kind of a different. That's kind of a different thing. The implication right now is that a pop vaulted in 2018. You know, Tinya, that somehow this retailer in the UK is getting him in 2021, and that they have never done that before. That they've done smaller, you know, these other weird things. They've done like with the Star Wars pops, you know, like they re-released it in a new box. You know, they've done stuff like that. Funko definitely doesn't care that much about their vaulting process, but for the most part, if a pop gets the vault, that version of that pop won't be available again. And it seems like this little thing that's happening is implying that at least with Attack on Titan, Bleach, and My Hero, and the Luke Skywalker pop, and One Piece, that all of those lines are getting a genuine unvaulting. It's going to be the exact same pop released again, even though they were claimed to have been vaulted. So it's confusing, and especially because they're claiming that it's not going to happen until August or September, which is like a long time away.
Yeah,
where
which is
people
weird.
Mhm.
people will have
by
totally
that point-
forgotten.
Because they've already announced that they're releasing. They're most likely. It seems like they're releasing a new wave of the Attack on Titan pops with the final season.
Right.
So I mean, I feel like that like they could have been confused by that. Maybe, but
Maybe.
like that would have only been the Attack on Titan pop. So like, but like
Really?
nothing that can't explain anything else.
So why the Bleach? Why the One Piece? Why
Exactly,
the My
yeah,
Hero?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
why are these getting tangled up in this as well? I have no idea. At the end
they
of the day, it
just
might
wanted people to click on their damn Instagram page. That's what it was. Clickbait, son of a guns.
it could be. And another theory I have is that potentially that the vault in Europe is different than the vault in the United States. That's something that I've thought about a lot, is that potentially things that were vaulted in the US don't exactly have to be vaulted nationwide, especially because Funko has done a big expansion into Europe recently. You know, they just opened their offices in the last year or two over there, the Funko Europe official. You know, so to me, it's like those consumers never had access to the product to begin with. So it really sucks. Like it sucks dick for them to like not ever have it. You know what I mean? Like they never had a chance. The product was never released there. So it's kind of like, in my mind, maybe they're not really unvaulting them, or more so it's just a regional, like that region still has them available and it was never vaulted in that region. That makes sense to me too. Just because Funko was an American company, you know, for so many years, their products were only available in America because they were so small. And it's really only in the last 4 or 5 years that they've even been able to expand to other countries at all. So giving them a chance to buy older product makes sense to me. It just means that Americans are, because we're money hungry, we're going to take as much of that overseas stock and bring it back into the States anyway. You know,
Don't talk about Sama like that. I like
I'm
money.
just saying, Americans, we're like, oh shit, they're restocking it in the Netherlands. Fuck it, we're bringing it all in. Get it to the U.S. Get it to the U.S.
That's if they ship it out here.
Yeah, exactly. It's about finding that. So I could see that being a part of this. I could see it being a regional thing, that it's like that region never had access, so we might as well open it up to them. I think that makes sense to me. And I also think it could just be a total misunderstanding, and none of this is getting unvaulted, and it's all just a hullabaloo, and then in a couple weeks it'll all blow over. And a bunch of idiots.
What an expression.
A bunch of idiots won't have their money
One more
anymore.
time.
And these
Hullabaloo.
hullabaloo. I don't know.
And then he drinks his icy drink to end that hullabaloo.
There is your story for the day, boys. That's the
So
story.
is that concept Jerry guaranteed 100% money back? Or
Yeah, everything I just said, I stand behind. Yes. I
are
stand behind
you
that.
saying that because you're also Funko HQ in Texas?
That's a surprise. I actually am the full owner of. I'm the CEO of Funko.
Not Brian. No.
No, Brian Mariotti is a stage. He's in a. It's in a
He's the
front.
one you
I'm the
hire
actual
to run your
CEO. Yeah.
mouth. Okay.
That's it.
You
That's
heard it
it.
here first, people. We have the guest that you want to hear from. The secrets are unleashed. Tenya is coming back. So all you bastard guys that have them, it's gonna tank, and you're gonna suffer.
Yeah.
Like I suffered with All Might. Oh, the Might. He went down. I cried, and then I said, Funko Sama has been obliterated. But it hurt. It hurt because I finally got him. I felt like, wow, this is my first Funky that I got. I liked him. This Automator. I felt good. And then I see Funimation with their stupid little purple logo, their stupid little website, their stupid little icon. We're restocking Automator, good old mate. I'm like, are you now? What's your location?
You know where they're
It
at,
hurt.
right, Sama?
Robin?
They're right here in Texas.
Oh, I know where they're at.
At the
They're
source
right
of all
next
your
to your house.
problems. Yeah.
Texas is running their mouth about holding my Pokemon
They
product.
got
They're
GameStop.
restocking
They got
All Might.
Funimation. They got all this stuff. They got the Pokemon printing center.
They got Joe Rogan running his mouth. I gotta go to Texas and just lay the smackdown on all of them, bro. But yeah, that hurt. That one hurt. It hurt so much. I just stopped collecting. You guys, kaboom! It stopped. I just stopped. Once I saw that, I was like, so nothing is safe. I spent $1,000 on Notorious B.I.G. Metallic. They can restock them tomorrow. Is that what you're telling me? So I had no.
Yeah.
That's what hurts. It's not the fact that I don't want people to get the product. That's what you want. You want people to enjoy, have it. Some rarity, but you're telling me that I spent $1,000 today and tomorrow you could just make it $400. So I just lost $600. That hurts a brother's wallet. I don't care what nobody says. Collector, non-collector, flipper, non-flipper. I don't care. When you see something like that, it's just like, but you told me it was vaulted, Funky. You told me. I trusted your word. So I got out the game. I was like, if they're gonna do that to All Might, I have mercy. Have mercy on any other vaulted pop that people think is sacred, because they're coming for you. So then I saw that story. I was like, Tenya, all these One Piece and Attack on Titans. I was like, ooh, people are gonna be mad. So, but and it's overseas, so they're not gonna give access to the U.S. Kind of like what pop culture does in Australia. They put RS on all the good pops. But something corny from like 2015 that nobody wanted. Oh yeah, USA, you can definitely order this from us. But the shipping is $27, so the pop will come out to $40. So that's kind of probably what's gonna happen in Netherlands. But I don't care, because how I feel about the Funkies.
God damn it.
But he wasn't exclusive, right? He was just a common. He didn't have a Hot Topic sticker or anything, right?
Tanya was the purest common that nobody wanted.
Yeah.
Nobody. Sama saw him one day in the corner. I felt bad for him. He has little stupid glasses, fogged up, his stupid little haircut. Kind of looked like Jerry, honestly, but without a beard. That was when Jerry, back in his day. Where did that come from? I don't know, but without a beard, you kind of definitely are Tenya.
Well, did I ever tell y'all when I walked into Box Lunch buying a Tenya figure, and this lady at Box Lunch was like, "Wow, you look like Tenya," and I was like,
"Are you the voice actor, sir?"
I was like, "What? I don't look like Tenya. Where's this coming from?"
Just cut your hair, put a little mushroom cut, shave the face.
Oh
Tenya.
my god.
He was $6, and nobody. I was like, let me buy him. And then I saw one day it was like 110. I'm like, and I saw Volted. I'm like, for Tenya, you my favorite MHA character. I don't care what nobody says about Tenya. He is the best. But that was a good hit. But he might be restocking people. So if you're thinking about selling, do it now. Woke is buying all products because he can't win anything. So he will buy your overpriced Tenya.
Woke will buy your Attack on Titan boxes. He'll buy everything.
Yeah, he'll buy it overpriced like he did on Amazon.
DM me on Instagram. I'll buy any Attack on Titan shit you have.
He'll buy it. This man is bought in.
So kaboom. How you feeling about this whole market, Pokemon, Funky Pop? Are you just ready to quit and just collect coins now?
Coins? Where are you getting coins from?
I don't know. You look like a coin collector to me.
Like
a coin collector? Yeah.
You and Jiren Black.
Coin and stamp collector, right?
We're just gonna collect coins, man. Nobody's in that market yet. But
no coins.
It's not fun, man.
No coins.
No coins.
Maybe crypto. That's about it.
Digital coins.
He's
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
He's about that Digi coin.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Digi.
Well, I already invested in Bitcoin and Ethereum, so I invested in both of them.
Look at
So
that.
we'll see what happens.
And then tomorrow it all
We'll see what
disappears
happens.
because the internet turned off. Wardy dog.
So another Y2K.
I hope you save it in your wallet, because if you don't have that wallet, what the hell? Well, what the hell? What? You just came out of your closet like a damn
I
goat.
think you went
What
to the
the?
bathroom.
Well, did you tinkle again? Oh God.
He can't hear us yet. Wait.
Yeah.
What's up?
There he is.
Yeah.
What's up?
Tinkle number one. No problem. It's only been an hour, but okay, got your work. So
Sorry, man.
it's all right. It's all right. That's what we do here. We tinkle in the middle of the podcast. It's all good. But yeah. So that's it, right, Jerry? That's all the
Yeah.
funky news.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, Funko Pops are kind of on this weird, like, I feel like finally a lot of the flippers and like scalpers have kind of moved on. And
To say it to where they
yeah,
moved on to,
they're all
Jerry?
doing Pokemon now. But
Yeah.
because of that, like those of us still left like holding the Funko bag, like we're just enjoying what we're doing. Like I actually enjoy collecting Funko Pops again because everything's available. I can find most of the new stuff. I can just walk out and there's
Yeah.
still Funko Pops on the shelf. Like
You don't have to go 5
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning, wait online.
exactly. I don't even have to
Yeah.
like wait in line. I can go grab like a pop at lunchtime if I want. Like there's like
No fear. No
I'm
fear.
I'm loving it, and I like their new molds. I think their new molds are great. I think their new
And that's
designs
the
look
thing
great.
that
So,
pisses me off. The Funkos now is what I wanted to collect, and they never gave it to me, bro. They made me suffer for Chrome Beerus, Flock Beerus,
Yeah.
Scented Beerus.
and that's good. So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Funko right now, and so like I'm kind of happy that the spotlight's off them. That they're kind of. I mean, I feel bad because I do think the company is struggling a little bit. Just from all the. I mean, they're just not making as much money because people aren't buying them as much because people have sort of moved on. Which is okay in some ways, but I think the company needs to kind of figure
Bring
out
them
what's
back
next for
in a
them. Yeah,
different way.
what are they going to do to like hold that up for them now? Because they don't want to get to the point where they got too hype like they did, but they got to at least maintain some of the interest. You still want people interested.
How's the sodas doing?
The sodas are definitely probably one of their biggest sellers right now. They just literally they just put a bunch of commons up on their website and they all sold out, and that doesn't make any sense to me. Like I don't know. I love the sodas, and it's because of the fact that they did something kind of like perfect with the Funko sodas, and that's that they're all piece limited, and they all have a chase variant, and that is like, it's like just begging for Funko collectors to get that. Like I have so many friends that when the sodas first debuted last year, they were like, I don't even want to touch those. I'm not going to buy them. But by the middle of the year, they were buying full cases. They were like, I got to have the chases. I got to have the chases. I got to get them all. I got to get them all. I got to get them all. And I was like, that's because it just appeals to the collector in us, right?
Yeah.
We want things that are piece limited, and we want things that have an opportunity to get a slightly rarer version. Like we like the mystery of it. I mean, that's what makes Pokemon.
We also like the chance to get it.
Yeah.
So I think that's a perfect combination right now.
Yeah.
The
It's
traffic
like,
is lower.
it's a sweet spot. So, but because of that, the sodas are now selling out faster than pops. I'm seeing like the common sodas are selling out everywhere. You can't even get them. One of the
even I could vouch for the space. Like they're smaller than the Funko Pop boxes and stuff. So you can store them a little. I can see them in the back of your damn chair.
Yeah.
That's all sodas.
I mean,
they take up less space than the Funko Pop.
Are they opened?
Yeah. I have all the figures out, but I used to have them on display back there, but I kept knocking them over and they kept spilling everywhere. They just weren't very sturdy. But I think that the sodas are like the perfect. I don't know how Funko. I know how they did it. It was just a ton of trial and error, but it's like the perfect collectible now. It's like just a little bit bigger than a mystery mini, but smaller than a Funko Pop. The designs are nice and they're simplified. They're not like the new one. New Funko Pops have really intense poses, stuff like that. Kind of look more like figures or statues now. But all the sodas look exactly the same. It's that same exact pose. They're not super, they have a simple style. And so people are drawn to that already. And if you were into Funko Pops, you're probably going to be interested in sodas. Even if you're not into it yet, it's going to get you because they've been making so many.
Allow it.
I mean, the one thing they haven't really touched is anime, honestly. And the two anime ones they did make look ugly as fuck. So, they really do.
Well, they got All Might and Deku.
Yeah, All Might and Deku, but they really don't look good.
Yeah.
I mean, like I have Deku
Points
right
A
here.
and B.
Oh, you have them.
Honestly, like,
Of course he does. It's Jerry.
like, look at how goofy this looks.
Let me see.
It looks like woke.
It's actually not that bad, bro.
Come
It
on,
looks
man.
better. It looks better in person than the artwork did. I definitely think the figure itself. I just like the heft. Like Funko Pops are lighter than a soda. Like the soda figures are heavier than a Funko Pop.
Hollow.
And for the most part, the paint jobs on sodas are way
Sharp.
better. I mean,
That's
they're
one
much
thing
more.
Funko slapped on.
The pops started having lots of paint errors and like application errors, and little items would be off center. But the sodas are never messed up. They're all like the paint job is always spot on them, and because of that.
That one had a glow, right?
That's the chase. Yeah. So if you got I didn't get the chase because I opened one and it was not the chase. But I'm not the type like a lot of my friends. They'll just buy a case of 6 because they don't even want to worry about getting. They'll just buy the whole thing so they can get the chase, the common, and then sell the other 4 commons. But for me, it's just like I just buy 1 or 2, and if I get the chase, I get the chase. If I don't get the chase, I don't get the chase. Like I'm not. A lot of the chases are just like slight variants so that there's not a big weight difference. The big thing is they don't want you to be able to go in the store and pick one up and be like, oh, this is the chase. So that's why a lot of them are just like glow or like, so that way there's no weight difference between the chase and the normal one.
We talking about weighing.
Metallic would be cool.
Huh?
We talking about weighing.
I think metallic would be cool.
Yeah, there's a lot that have metallic. There's
some metallic variants,
but there are ones that have like like just a different color shirt on or like a different different item in their hand or something like that. But like
I saw that. Yeah,
I know that when I got the Speed Racer one, Speed Racer the common has a helmet on and the chase doesn't, and the weight is like insanely different. Like you can feel it in your hand. Like if you just picked it up, you wouldn't even need a scale. You would just be like, this is the chase. Like you'd be able to tell that. So they try not to do those very much. Because too many people would get them like that. Because you just always have a chance at a chase with these. It's like so cool because it's like you could just walk in a Hot Topic, buy one, and open it up when you get home. It'd be in the middle of the day. You didn't have to wait in line or anything. You open it up and surprise, you got the chase, and it's worth $70-$80. Like, and the chase prices are, when they first came out, the chases were worth like $30 or $40. People were paying a little bit more, but there weren't a lot of. Now, after a year of this, some of these chases are worth $300-$400, and that's blowing my mind. Like, I have one down here. Let's see if I can find.
Oh, you do have some chases.
Of course he does. It's Jerry.
I just bought them, but when I bought
Not
them,
Woke doesn't have chases. That's why he's not even talking.
Don't even bring up that chase shit with me, man. I hate it.
Well,
he tried. Then you buy the Ochako, 3 of them, and you
I bought the Ochakos, got nothing. I bought the what's his fucking name?
Even Kaboom got the Ochako chase.
Ali bought 2, bro, and I got 1 chase. I was like, holy fuck, I couldn't believe it.
Robbed it from Timmy. That's why.
I bought 3 King Bradleys, got nothing.
Nothing.
What else? What else? I mean, I can look around my room and probably pick around 7 things, and I'm just nothing.
Whoa, got the chase luck, dude. Whatever. I have one of the chases of a Freddy Funko that's worth like $300, and I just bought it because I was collecting the sodas, and I love Freddy Funko, so I was like, oh, I bought one, and I just bought one, and I got the chase, and I just have had it.
Oh shit!
And when it first came out, it was only like $60 or $70, but now it's like $300 because it's only there's only like 300 of them or something. It was like a really low piece.
Yeah.
Send it to Woke. You appreciate it.
Maybe.
The most recent thing I got a chase out of when I bought it was the Huckleberry Hound. The 10-inch ones that they sold on the Funko shop.
You bought that?
I bought it, but it was like a present from my mom. So I bought it for her, and I opened it up. I'm like, why the fuck is it red?
Oh,
and then I saw the sticker. I'm like, out of everything I get a chase out of, it's fucking this.
This man got the chase 10-inch Huckleberry Hound.
And then even his mother got a chase. Damn it!
Like the only chase I've ever gotten, like, not even randomly. I had to pay for the goddamn bundle for the glow in the dark Naruto.
And you barely got one. Just because you got the bundle, that was like, all right, just throw one in there. Make sure the box is dented though.
I bought the bundle on that one too, Woke, because I just didn't want to chance it.
Yeah. The things we got to do for collectibles, folks. You hear the struggle. Let's struggle for funkies, for Pokemons. It will continue, but we must fight against the machine. But as we wrap this episode up, folks, we would like to let you know that you will not be getting your shiny fates Friday because Texas.
No one's getting their shining fates, damn it.
But I definitely hope for everybody to, be safe out there in Texas, and hopefully everything clears up soon. So, we have enough things going on with viruses and all this crap. So, just want things to run smoothly. So, hopefully, whoever can get them, don't boast about it, because I'm just gonna send you a virus through your Instagram. But we will be getting shiny fates. Check with your local stores, your GameStops, whatever. See what they say, because everybody has different information. They told me June. Timmy's got his already, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, everybody stay safe, and just be patient. You will get your stuff, and if you don't, just think about Woke, because he just doesn't get anything good. F in the chat for the brother, but thank you guys for coming on, talking that good stuff, and
yes.
Thank you for everybody who listens and for supporting our very awkward yet funny podcast, because we're gonna continue bringing the hits and bringing CEOs like Jerry on. And yeah, that's
and
it.
Woke.
And Woke whenever he's available.
Whenever I'm okay. You act like I do shit.
Woke is the busiest guy.
I try to make you sound busy. But yeah, we're going to put their links down below. Brother Woke, Brother Jerry, for their pages, their Twitches, all that good stuff, because they do a lot of things, and they're funny. And that's why we roll with them. That's the brethrens right there. So we'll put those links down below. Kaboom. Hit the people for what they want to hear.
What do they want to hear?
I don't know. They want to hear you catch something on the flippity flip. Give you a shout out. Anybody got shout outs? Anybody you want to shout out somebody? You want to give love to somebody's page, Jerry? I don't know. Just do what you got to do, man.
No, I'm not going to call anybody out today.
Okay, sounds good, Jerry.
Wow, okay. Well, I'm going to tell everyone that if you don't already, you need to go on twitch.tv and you need to follow my friend Awakenedsage on twitch.tv. You need to go follow him right now. He does really great Twitch streams, and he's trying to stream more often and more frequently. Especially, he plays a lot of Call of Duty, and him and Sama like to talk about it sometimes in our text chat. And I'm very confused because I don't play Call of Duty.
Just try to roast me because I'm a simp. Okay, that's the problem.
Me and Kaboom try to make Woke join our lobbies. We're playing zombies. I don't like zombies. They scare me. But he's over here playing a damn ghost game that has ghosts coming out of nowhere. But
first of all, never said they scared me.
I don't like zombies.
I saw you jump on one of your streams. You were like, I saw it, Woke. You don't have to lie to me. But definitely follow us. PD Sama's got a Twitch. I think Kaboom has a Twitch. Isn't active, but he's gonna get on, run his mouth, play some Call of Duty Zombies, show you how he cheats and gets to level 100 without dying once.
Yeah,
we'll definitely do. Kid Kaboom and Kaboom Jr. or whatever he wants to be known as, because he has like 5 different names. They got a YouTube channel. We're gonna link that down below too, so you can check out Kaboom Jr.'s journey to be the very best that no one ever was.
That's awesome.
And shout out to my friends, family, everybody who listens. We love you. We thank you. To the wives for letting us run our mouths like this and staying quiet, because they're like, we're getting antsy. So
yeah, she came in here like 3 times already.
we can't talk once a week. We get problems, but it's all good. They support us. They run their mouths, but they love us. So thank you all for listening. I'm gonna catch you. Well, Kaboom gotta catch you first, because I catch you last. So Kaboom.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch you on that flippity flip.
So I'm gonna hit you with that awardie dot and out. Good night, folks.
Thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We'll do it again another time, another day. Goodbye.